Whenever you're ready.
In the fall of last year, I was committed to college for soccer. I'd gotten the green light for admissions, and I was ready to go to college. I already bought my massive winter jacket for the cold Maine winters, and I was excited that I'd only be 30 minutes away from my sister. I proudly told my friends and family that I was committed to college, and I wore logo wear to the point where it was a part of my daily wardrobe. I already started planning out my dorm room. I would have a Friends poster on the far wall right next to my Kill Bill one, and near my bed I'd have some photos of friends and family. Then, in December, I was deferred. And for a while, I was too afraid to tell my friends or any of my soccer teammates the truth. I was worried I'd be pitied, that I'd be the only one that couldn't even get into college with the help of a coach. And after sulking for a considerable amount of time, I decided to work hard. I worked hard so that by the end of March, that college would know of my undying desire to attend in the fall. And after 4 months of dedication and hard work, I was finally rejected. At one point or another, we've come across a question and ended up perplexed. For me, it was, why do bad things happen? If you search this question on Google, you'll end up with 190 million results. Each result is an individual asking the same thing. I mean, it's a fairly simple question. Why do bad things happen? In the first 18 years of our lives, we've been confronted with thousands of questions. And in school, we're taught to answer them. The answer is always there, they tell you. You just need to know where to look. For concrete questions, we can answer those in a heartbeat. But when it comes to the abstract, we're easily stumped. And for those questions, who do we ask? Do we ask our parents, our teachers, our grandparents, or do we look up? It's human nature for us to try to explain the unexplainable. In the Old Testament, there's a story that tries to do just that. Job, a wealthy man, gets stuck in the crossfire in a bet between God and Satan. He loses his family, his animals, the loyalty of his friends, yet he never loses faith. To the author and believers of this story, it serves to illustrate how suffering can be caused by a multitude of factors. Sufferers are not sinners, but rather victims of circumstance. And this is only one example. In the last 36 years, over 4 million people have bought Rabbi Kushner's book, When Bad Things Happen to Good People, hoping that it would contain the answer as well. But what if we finally got the answer? We finally got the tangible explanation we were looking for. Would we feel satisfied? If a friend of ours just went through a terrible loss, would we comfort her? Or would we walk past her, not caring, and without looking back, because we already found the answer to why it had happened to her? Why do bad things happen? It's a question that shouldn't have an answer, or at least we should never figure out what that answer is. It's a question that is made me compassionate, strong, patient, and empathetic. So if I've learned anything during this process, it's that these values will follow me everywhere I go. As we grow up, we'll be confronted with a million more questions. Be curious. Don't stop asking those questions. But instead of looking for an answer, look to find a way to have these questions help to make you become the individual you always thought you'd be. Thank you.